my Sicko Commander-in-Chief, Michael Moore.
Well, thank you, and I always love coming to Denver. It's played an important role in my life, and I do appreciate everybody being here for this very important cause on a day where another important cause is being celebrated in Denver. So, these signs are great. Anyways, Donna, thank you. When you see the movie, you'll see Donna and her husband Larry tell a very powerful story about how hardworking people in this country end up bankrupt and homeless because medical bills are now the #1 cause of bankruptcy and homelessness in America. Something seems odd about making a statement like that in the wealthiest country on earth. And I thank Larry and Donna for sharing their story with me, and now with millions of people who will see what this very cruel economic system that we live under does to people who do nothing other than get up in the morning and work hard so that they can raise their families and end up with the crap being kicked out of them. So thank you, Donna, and thank you, Larry, for that. Thank you very much. We have 9 million children in this country that are uninsured. It's strange, isn't it, that we won't even say that the children have a right to see a doctor when they get sick and not have to worry about paying for it. I really can't imagine what American wouldn't at least join us on that basic level. And yet we have 9 million children with no health insurance in this country. But this is part and parcel of a system that is set up to be cruel to those who are the have-nots. In other societies, in other countries, they think it's the worst thing to do is to let too many people slip between the cracks. Because if you let too many people slip between the cracks, the whole society suffers. So the Canadian way of doing this, or the British way, or the Irish way, the French way, the Swedish way, the Greek way, the Czech way, the Polish way,
any way but ours,
the El Salvadoran way, the Brazilian way, even in poorest Ghana has just passed a universal health care act for their own people. In those countries, they operate with the concept, with the idea of we. And unfortunately, we come and live with the idea of me. That's the big difference between us and them. They see themselves all in the same boat, and that they sink or swim together. The American way is pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Every man for himself. I got my problems, you got your problems. You take care of your problems, I'll take care of my problems. Me. And we don't understand that as long as we continue to behave like that, this, what they used to call the pioneer spirit. This kind of mentality, it might have served us well, I guess, while we were committing a genocide of the native people of this country, or enslaving a whole group of people to help build the wealthiest economy that the world has ever seen. You know, if we hadn't had that early start with all that free labor, we'd still be struggling a bit. But we got a big boost up because we didn't have to pay people with certain skin color.
Yeah.
So here we are now, and we're number 37 in the world in healthcare. 37. We follow Costa Rica.
All right.
And we're just ahead of Slovenia. The pharmaceutical companies and the health insurance companies have a vested interest in keeping us sick. That's the only way they can make money, is to not provide real care to us when we're ill. And, you know, 30 years ago, there were 25 pharmaceutical firms that were working on cures and vaccines. 25 of them. Today there are 5. Now why is that? Because there's no money once you cure somebody. Once you cure somebody, they're not going to need your pills for the next 30 or 40 years.